we're gonna look at them, right? In my Discord server, in the partner announcement section of the Discord server, we can look at all of these things. So I'm gonna go and turn chat on. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. We're gonna have fun. Put in a soul instead of remove from game. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. That actually is really nice. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. So let's just start from the top here. Which the top here is starting with. Ignore that. Whatever. So the top part, Wingo Brave getting unnerfed. I'm excited for that. For one. For two. I'm super excited for the Exculpate nerf buff. Not because I think it's not going to make any difference. Like, these two buffs are probably not going to make a single difference to Zero in the slightest. I mean, Wingo Brave might, maybe, kind of. I don't think Wingo Brave's really going to make any difference now for this buff. But Exculpate will be nice that not only do you get to ride the Blast Blade not at rest, but you also get to draw a card off of it. So that'll be nice. Do I think it'll be enough to save the deck? Definitely not. But I think it'll be a good chance for it to be pretty decent. Moving forward, we get the Artemis buff, which is Persona Blast. Discard. So you discard a copy of her. Look at top 5 cards of the deck. Add 2 cards to your hand and put them on the deck. I believe before it was 1. So a little bit more of a hand advantage, and that's actually really nice for like Genesis decks, like the earlier Genesis decks especially. So then the Magatsu Storm, because I haven't really looked at all of these. So like most of these are just going to be like first time actually getting to see these properly. Magatsu Storm. When it attacks Persona Blast to call a Magatsu from hand. What was its previous skill? What was his previous skill? Because his previous skill was like, what was it? Wasn't it like Counterblast 2 or something? Hey, Stella. I don't remember. I didn't play this card enough. But actually, CB1 was your skill. I had a feeling it was. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go to card. That way we can pull it up when we need to. But so they fixed all the cards. They're fixing a lot of them. I don't know if they're fixing all of them. Then we have Dungaree Unlimited, which is getting a new skill as well. Is that on place, bind 1 card from the top of the deck. That will be cool for Narukami. Dungaree, if your Vanguard is a Dungaree while it's on rear guard, counterblast 1 and put it into your soul to add a card from your bind to your hand. So Persona Blast CB1, but now it's just Persona Blast from Magatsu. Okay, yeah. Okay. Used to be CB1 for Storm. Okay. That, honestly, I think that's good. So then we move down here to Dungaree Unlimited. I think this would be nice because if you bind accidentally, like you bind your PGs and stuff, this will allow you to go back for it. Or at least go get it real quick. If you like just call your extra unlimited to the rear guard. No, not that one. You call your extra Dungaree. You just call it, counterblast 1, put it to your soul, and add your PG back to your hand. I think that'd be nice. Plus, it adds a card to soul, so you can use the things like the Soul Blast 2 to draw cards. You can use those as well very easily. Cracking Beast Tamer. This is gonna be good because like the Pale Moon is, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this one. This actually probably makes this kind of playable as like a base deck. Maybe not like super good like Silverthorns, but like it makes the deck playable. You know, you can counterblast 2, call a bunch of things out, and you get the option of Trapezus. You get the option of using the grade 2 that just cycles himself throughout the soul as well. There's a bunch of options with that this will open up deck building wise, because it's not gonna ruin you counterblast wise. So that's actually really nice. That's like the one that I had actually read first, because I saw that like in this, is it this image? Where is it? This image. I saw the Cracking Beast Tamer on this image, so I read it first. But So that, yeah, the turtle probably will make a comeback because it was already a decent enough deck that if you got lucky enough you could win. That it would be nice to see the difference. Now the only thing I don't know is, oh, Death Anchor is going to be really good, right? It's kind of funny because nothing changes with the skill until you get to the end of it, and it's just if there are 13 cards or more in your soul, heal one. So for free attack, put 5 cards into your soul. You should be already at 8 before then. Then you start, or you should have been at 8 before then. For sure, it's Dark Irregulars. If you're not, you're doing something wrong. Then you gain 10k and a crit. Then you put 5 back in, and then just, yeah. Honestly, like, this just is going to be better than a Mon Reverse. Would be better than a Mon Reverse. Right? Because you heal a damage off of it. And it has the crit pressure that you need. So if you get stuck riding to this, you won't feel as bad. So that's cool. Dayusha, of course, his skill cost for the from hand ability, you get to you get to put it into your soul instead. So different things like that. I was pretty sure Dungaree got some kind of grade before to support. That's kind of weird. I thought they got some. I didn't know. What is Reverse Dayusha? Counterblast 1 and lock 2 rear guards. Then to have one of your opponent's units. Well, hold on. That doesn't feel like it's different. Counterblast 1 and lock 2. Limit break 4, counterblast 1, lock 2 rear guards. Was it lock 3? Or generic? Is he not generic already? Oh, wait, that'll mean you can use Reverse Dayusha to use Laurel now. Like, you can use Commander Laurel with Reverse Dayusha with this. Because what he was before is that you would lock 2 dimensional robos, so now Counterblast 2 have any rear guard. So there would be Conquest Dragons that act like support. I could have swore they had. But yeah, that's all the leaks that are there. There were one other one. Hold on. Let me go to just chatting. My just chatting screen for a second. There's one other one. Support wise. Again, just ignore the bottle that's there. There's one other one, but I have to find it. So this right here. It is going to Bruegel for Garmor. Is going to get the buff of gaining 1,000 power, so it'll be a 5k starter, which is okay, but being Counterblast 2 to call a second copy of it out is really good, considering that it's basically Counterblast 2 to call out an Interceptor that's 5k. I think it'll be fine, but okay, so I can close that out now. So the only thing that's going to be changing with Garmor, with the 2 Garmors, are going to be that they're both getting like the power, they're getting the power bonus, and honestly, that's nice because one of the weaknesses of that deck is not being able to hit your numbers properly due to their power. So that's gonna be a really nice change there as well. Vivian, on attack hit of a Vanguard, I believe her effect is. Let me double check that, make sure I've got it right. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. So, Vivian is on attack hit of a Vanguard, counterblast 1 to call the top card of the deck. What's new is that it's going to be giving that unit plus 2,000 power, meaning that you'll have the ability to get scaling columns off of your superior calls a little bit easier. Like if you call a grade 2 that's 9k and you give it 2,000 power, it's all of a sudden an 11k. And has, again, that little bit easier ability to get magic numbers. And honestly, that makes Vivian possibly not good enough for it to get played more, but is definitely something for it to be considered. Lastly, Chrome Jello Dragon. Its skill is instead of Persona Blast. So you Persona Blast a copy of it. Look at the top 4 cards of the deck. Call 2 cards to rear guard circle. and now it's going to give them another plus 2,000 power as well. So again, just giving ability for these columns to really hit the numbers they need to be. And quite frankly, I think that in itself is really good. So I hope they do more of these, because there's a lot of decks that still I'd like to see buffed up a little bit more. I'd like to see some reveals about, like, we still have the thing Tuesday, but I'd like to see some reveals about literally anything, like what we're going to be doing next month. Are we going to be getting a new set? Are we getting a revival gacha? Is it just going to be a bunch of these cards that are getting buffed up, and that's why they're getting buffs? There's no way to know. So yeah, every clan will have at least one buff. So there's still a lot we haven't seen, because we've seen Royals, Genesis, Narukami, Nubatama, I believe, or is it Murakumo? I think it's Murakumo. Then Pale Moon, Dark Irregulars, Deep Police, Gold Paladin, and Royal Paladin, and another Royal Paladin. So just Gold Paladin. So there's only 8 clans out of all of the clans in the deck in the game. There's only 8 clans, and there are currently, out of those clans, and you know, not including, like, don't forget event clans, there's like 4 of those. So 4 event clans plus, come on, hold up. So that's 8, 16. There are 23 clans in the game at the moment. So if every deck gets it, we're at least getting 15 more cards for boost that are gonna get a buff. Gear Chronicle will get next month, so they're not going to be included in the buffs. So there's at least 15 more cards. But considering that, like, Deep Police got 2, and Royal Paladin got like 5 different buffs, Narukami got 2 today. Like, we've seen a decent amount of different like buffs. So it wouldn't be unlikely to assume that, well, a lot of clans are only going to get 1 buff. There are going to be quite a few of them that are going to get 2, maybe 3. I don't think any of them will get 3 because, well, they might get 3. It'll just depend. I'm super excited to see what else they do it. I'm glad that they're still willing to revisit cards. Like, they've now buffed Dayusha, what, 2 different times? This is the 2nd time Dayusha's being touched. Reverse Dayusha's first time. They're looking back at nerfs that they did back, what was it, set 5? Is that 4 or 5? So like the 3rd or 4th month of Global Wingle Brave getting hit. That was Nubatama, Neo Nectar Spikes, Tachi, Grand Blue, Mega Colony. Sorry, 6. My bad. There are a couple of them I don't think about because I don't play them. So that's my bad. So, I mean, like, still, like, that's 23 clans. With buffs to things coming out, does that mean we're going to see more older decks have a competitive viability now? Does that mean that maybe cards will be splashed in that weren't splashed in before? Will people begin to experiment with decks and archetypes in ways that we haven't really done yet? There's only one way to find out, and that's on September 1st when these buffs hit JP's server. So once we've hit JP's server and these buffs are there, we can start seeing these things. Global has the advantage here. We get 3 months to see the impact they have. We get 3 months to build up the materials to craft these things between now and then. So I would say keep an eye out on them. Whether they're really good, whether you think they're good or not, keep an eye out for them. Keep your ear to the wall and listen to what the JP players are saying. That way you can be prepared to craft them. And if you like the way that they run in the deck, or maybe you just would like to be able to mess around with it in friend fights, hop over to my Twitch and have some friend fights with the rest of us. If you want to do that, save up your materials and craft them. It's not that hard. We might get Gamma. Who knows? We don't know. Tuesday's live stream will show us everything we need to know. That's all for now. Enjoy your day. have fun. Catch me live on Twitch. Join our Discord. There is a section in the Discord where all of these leaks are there the moment they happen, and then I will go over them on stream and hopefully start making more videos like this for reveals and just have some fun with it. So, catch you all next time. How about it?